Hi, my name is Mitisha and today we're looking at the defense sector in the country. The Ministry of Defense has been allocated about 6 lakh crore in 2023-24. Despite being largest across all ministries, the budget allocation remains below the projected needs of the armed forces. Over the years, the shortfall in projected needs versus allocation has been higher for capital components. The Ministry of Defense has said that the consistent shortfalls in the defense budget has led to serious capability gaps, including impacting the operational preparedness of the services. Further, lack of adequate funds has also led to the ministry taking ad hoc measures such as postponing procurements and delaying payments. To address this, the 15th Finance Commission had recommended creation of a non-lapsable Defence Modernization Fund for capital investment. The Standing Committee on Defence in 2022 was informed that the proposal to create a non-lapsable Defence Modernization Fund was under consideration by the central government. Salaries and pension account for 52% of the Defence Ministry's expenditure in 2023-24. Note that the budget of the three forces and the share of salaries and pensions is not the same. Army accounts for 57% of the total allocation to the three forces, while Air Force gets 19% and Navy gets 17%. The revenue to capital expenditure ratio is also very different for the forces. Note that the Standing Committee on Defence in 2021 had recommended a revenue to capital expenditure ratio of 60:40. The Indian Army also has a larger constraint when it comes to spending on things like modernization. A breakdown of the Army's budget shows that of its total budget, 70% goes to salaries and pensions and only 9% towards modernization. If you look at the Agnipath scheme in this context, it may help reduce the expenditure on pensions. Under the scheme, persons below officer rank will be recruited for 4 years. After 4 years, up to 25% of the Agniveers will be given regular jobs by the armed forces, which means that up to 75% of the Agniveers will not receive any pensionary benefits, which may help reduce the expenditure on personnel. Instead, the Agniveers leaving the armed forces will be given a Seva Nidhi package of 11.7 lakh rupees. Between 2011 and 2021, India was the largest importer of arms, accounting for 12% of the total volume imported in the world. To address India's high dependence on defense imports, the centre has undertaken several measures. This includes creation of a positive indigenization lists, which consists of items that will no longer be imported and will be procured from domestic sources instead. The centre has also notified the Defence Acquisition Procedure 2020, which gives higher preference to equipments and services that have indigenous components. For more details, click the link in the description box to read the complete analysis of the demand for grants of the defence sector. You can follow us on Twitter for daily updates. For more details on all things legislative, visit prsindia.org.